Hey Raiders fans, we're back with an exclusive video on the latest updates on our beloved Las Vegas Raiders. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. That way, you'll always stay up to date with breaking news and exclusive content. Las Vegas is buzzing with the kind of energy you only feel when something massive is on the horizon, something game-changing. And if the latest whispers echoing through NFL circles are even halfway true, then we're talking about a seismic shift in the AFC West. Picture this. Tyreek Hill, one of the most explosive wide receivers the league has ever seen, donning the silver and black of the Raiders. That's right. Rumor has it that the Raiders have pulled off the unthinkable, signing Hill to a jaw-dropping mega deal. Details are still surfacing, but insiders suggest it's one of the richest contracts ever handed to a non-quarterback in NFL history. This isn't just a splash. It's a tidal wave. The same Tyreek Hill who terrorized defenses with the Chiefs and then lit up Miami's offense is now reportedly headed to Vegas to form what many are already calling the Dream Offense. And while official confirmations are pending, the murmurs are growing louder by the hour. It's the kind of move that could change playoff destinies and rewrite rivalries. Fans, analysts, and even rival teams are all watching closely because if this pans out, the NFL landscape could be entering a whole new era. Now let's talk about what this could mean for the Raiders, a team that has long lived in the shadow of its more successful AFC West neighbors. For years, the Raiders have flirted with relevance, teased their loyal fan base with moments of promise and flashed glimpses of greatness. But consistency and elite firepower have always been missing. That could all be changing. Imagine Tyreek Hill lined up next to Davante Adams. Yes, you heard that right. Two of the top 5 receivers in the NFL on the same roster, potentially catching passes from a young and hungry quarterback, or maybe even a surprise veteran acquisition. Opposing secondaries will be left scrambling, coordinators will be losing sleep, and ticket sales in Vegas through the roof. And let's not forget what Hill brings beyond just speed. His route running has matured, his field awareness is top tier, and his playoff experience is invaluable. With Hill on board, the Raiders suddenly become more than just a threat. They become a nightmare matchup. And that's the beauty of it all. This move doesn't just make the Raiders better, it forces the entire AFC to rethink everything. Of course, there's always more beneath the surface with blockbuster moves like this. What prompted Tyreek Hill to leave Miami, where he was thriving as the centerpiece of a high-octane offense? Word is, negotiations with the Dolphins began to sour over contract structure, long-term guarantees, and Hill's growing frustration with postseason shortcomings. Miami promised rings, but delivered early exits. Meanwhile, Las Vegas has been quietly laying the groundwork for something big, stockpiling cap space, loading up draft picks, and reimagining their offensive philosophy. Sources close to the situation say Hill was drawn not just by the money, though the numbers are said to be astronomical, but by the vision, a chance to be part of something truly historic. The idea of becoming the final piece in a Raiders resurgence, of lighting up Allegiant Stadium every Sunday, and of etching his name alongside legends of the franchise. It was too tempting to resist. It's still speculative, yes, but all signs point to a player who's not just chasing checks, but chasing legacy. And in Las Vegas, the stakes are always high. Tyreek Hill appears ready to go all in, but the real intrigue now centers on the ripple effect this signing could have throughout the league. First and foremost, what does this mean for the Chiefs and Dolphins? Kansas City lost Hill once already and felt the impact. If he returns to the AFC West, this time wearing black and silver, the psychological blow could be immense. Patrick Mahomes might remain the gold standard, but taking the field against his former teammate twice a year. That's a storyline Hollywood couldn't script better. As for Miami, losing Hill would be a colossal hit to their offensive identity. Tua Tagovailoa's development has been tightly linked to Hill's presence, and the chemistry between them was undeniable. Without Hill, can Miami sustain the same pace, the same danger? Probably not. Meanwhile, the Raiders' divisional rivals, the Chargers, Broncos, and of course the Chiefs, now face a new arms race. How do you defend against Adams and Hill? Blitz and you risk one broken tackle turning into a 70-yard touchdown. Sit back and zone and you give up short yardage all day. This move could reset how defenses are built in the AFC. It's a total paradigm shift. Let's also consider the business side of things, because this is Las Vegas after all, a city built on spectacle, stars, and high-stakes entertainment. Bringing in Tyreek Hill isn't just about football, it's about brand elevation. Hill is a walking highlight reel, a social media juggernaut, and one of the most marketable athletes in the NFL. Placing him in Vegas, a city that thrives on personalities, and pizzazz is a match made in marketing heaven. The Raiders front office has always understood the value of the show, and with Hill, they get both sizzle and substance. Expect jersey sales to explode, primetime games to increase, and media coverage to shift heavily toward the Raiders. The team is already planning enhancements to its game day experience to capitalize on the momentum. Live entertainment, halftime spectacles, and interactive fan zones featuring Hill-themed experiences are rumored to be in the works. It's not just a player acquisition, it's a franchise-level rebrand. And in a league where optics matter almost as much as wins, this could be the smartest gamble Vegas has ever made. The locker room dynamic, of course, will be crucial. Bringing in a superstar like Tyreek Hill can be a double-edged sword if not managed properly. However, early reports suggest the Raiders have done their homework, consulting with veteran leaders and even reaching out to former teammates to assess Hill's fit within the locker room culture. Hill, for his part, is said to be motivated, mature, and focused. The narrative that once painted him as a polarizing figure has faded in recent years, replaced by praise for his work ethic, leadership, and commitment to winning. Pairing him with someone like Davante Adams, another consummate professional, creates a leadership duo that can set the tone for the entire squad. Young receivers on the roster now have 2 world-class mentors. Coaches are reportedly excited about the flexibility this gives them in formations and play calling. With Hill's speed stretching the field and Adams drawing constant double teams, the opportunities for the rest of the offense multiply exponentially. This move isn't just about one guy. It's about elevating everyone around him. And that's where true transformation begins. Don't underestimate the power of momentum either. The Raiders, with this rumored deal, are sending a clear message to the rest of the NFL. They are done playing safe. This is a franchise that's tired of being an afterthought, tired of mediocrity, and ready to take bold swings. Signing Tyreek Hill isn't just a statement, it's a declaration of intent. It tells free agents that Vegas is serious about winning. It tells fans that their loyalty is being rewarded. And it tells doubters that the time for overlooking the Raiders is over. Already other potential signings are being floated in connection with this move. Rumors of a veteran tight end joining the fold, of a blockbuster defensive trade to complement the offensive firepower, and of internal promotions to align the coaching staff with the new vision. All of it suggests a full-scale transformation. It's no longer about rebuilding, it's about launching. And Tyreek Hill, if this deal truly materializes, could be the ignition spark that lights the whole rocket. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on our Las Vegas Raiders. And don't be shy, drop your thoughts on the news in the comments below. In conversations with league insiders, one thing becomes abundantly clear. This move, if confirmed, will send shockwaves through NFL front offices. Executives are already scrambling to understand the cap implications, the structuring of the contract, and what it reveals about the Raiders' broader strategy. The rumor mill has been spinning non-stop with figures as high as $120 million over 4 years, front-loaded with heavy bonuses and performance incentives. If true, it would be a record-setting deal for a wide receiver and another example of how the financial landscape in the NFL continues to evolve. But the Raiders appear undeterred. They're playing a high-stakes game, and they're doing it with confidence. One exec reportedly said, "This isn't a desperation move. It's a calculated risk." And that's perhaps the most intriguing part of all. There's method to the madness in Vegas. Every move seems to be building toward a specific vision, a cohesive plan. Tyreek Hill's rumored arrival isn't just a power move. It's the latest chapter in what could be a franchise renaissance. What's also fascinating is the fan reaction. Social media exploded the moment the rumors broke. Raider Nation, known for its intensity and passion, lit up platforms like X, Reddit, and Instagram with unfiltered excitement. Memes, jersey mock-ups, fantasy lineups, and speculative score predictions flooded timelines within minutes. Season ticket inquiries spiked. Fan forums turned into virtual parties. And the city of Las Vegas itself, it started feeling like it was on the cusp of something legendary. Bars near Allegiant Stadium were already preparing for record traffic. Local news stations led with coverage of the potential deal. Even rival fan bases chimed in. Some in disbelief, others in dread. Because love them or hate them, the Raiders are once again the talk of the league. And that, for a franchise rooted in rebellion, is exactly where they want to be. With the brightest lights shining on them and the world watching, the Raiders have potentially crafted the most compelling narrative in the NFL this offseason. And it all starts with a single name, Tyreek Hill. Still, until the ink is dry and the official press conference is held, everything remains in the realm of speculation. That's the nature of NFL rumor culture. Fluid, fast-moving, and sometimes misleading. But the sheer volume of buzz around this particular story suggests there's more fire than smoke here. Multiple sources across various networks have hinted at an imminent announcement. Beat writers, insider reporters, and even former players are hinting at confirmations. Some say the introductory photo shoot has already taken place. Others claim Hill has bought a home in the Las Vegas suburbs. None of it is verified, yet all of it feels incredibly real. The NFL is a league driven by narratives, and this one is too good to ignore. Whether this deal is finalized in the coming hours or fizzles out in a twist of off-season drama, one thing is certain. The idea of Tyreek Hill joining the Raiders has already captured imaginations. And if it turns out to be true, then the league might need to recalibrate everything we thought we knew about who's really running the AFC in 2025. And so we wait. The anticipation is electric, the speculation is thick, and the potential implications are enormous. For now, the Raiders remain silent. No official word from the front office, no tweets from Hill, no statements from agents. Just a tantalizing silence that somehow makes the rumor feel even more real. Meanwhile, the sports world holds its breath. Because if this deal happens, if Tyreek Hill truly does become a Raider, then everything changes. This isn't just about one player joining a team, it's about a franchise redefining itself in front of our eyes. It's about taking risks, chasing greatness, and refusing to settle for anything less than legendary. Whether you're a die-hard member of Raider Nation or a casual fan of the game, this is the kind of storyline that makes football feel like something more than just a sport. It becomes theater. It becomes drama, it becomes myth. And in Las Vegas, of all places, that myth might be about to come alive. Keep your eyes on the strip. Something big might be landing, and it wears number 10. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Las Vegas Raiders, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.